Hello everybody, it's Fazless here and welcome back to another episode of Infinite Skies. And if you can see, I am in my radiation suit. We have some radiation stuff to deal with very soon. So, what are we going to get on to today? Well, what I want to do is start to get real good progress into getting AE2 going. And to get AE2 going, we need the Certus Quartz wrench, which I actually don't think takes any Certus Quartz in this particular pack, so that's a thing. But we need the enriched Cenarium alloy, which needs these Cenarium alloys, which needs Iridium reinforced plate. Each Iridium reinforced plate takes 4 pieces of Iridium ore, and that takes 1 MOX nuclear fuel and 1 pellets of RTG fuel in the assembly table with 80 million RF. Well, I happen to have 1 MOX fuel, and this is why I've got the radiation suit on, and 1 pellets of RTG fuel, and we're going to go make our very first Iridium ore. So, off to our assembly table. Shouldn't matter which one of these I go for. Put both of those in, and let's make the Iridium ore. So this will take a little while. We do have 3600 RF per tick going in, and still it's hardly budging. So yes, this is going to take a while. We have plenty of other things to do in the meantime though, because although this is one way of getting Iridium ore, once we have this piece of Iridium ore, then we can duplicate it. And there's a very special way of duplicating it, and that's using the industrial craft. Let's go look this up. Industrial craft. We need to use the mass fabricator and replicator and so on. And it's really hard to find these because everything looks the same. But there we go. That's pattern storage. I know it's all kind of around that area. So this replicator can use UU matter, and as soon as I click on it, it moves. Can use UU matter to make other items that you use a scanner to scan the item, and you have to put the scanned item into the pattern storage, and then the replicator can make that item for you out of UU matter. And UU matter is created using the mass fabricator. So this is what we're going to get into. Now, all that you need going into the mass fabricator to make UU matter is power, and it takes a lot of power to make UU matter. However, you can also use scrap boxes into the mass fabricator to, I guess it increases the efficiency of it and the speed of it as to how fast it creates the UU matter. So we also want to do that. I've got a lot of the stuff ready for that here. We're going to need a couple more compressors because I've changed my mind exactly how I'm going to lay this all out. So to get a compressor, and I'll show you why we need this in a second. We just do that, and we want 2 more. Get those auto-crafted for us. Well, semi-auto-crafted. Because we want to make some recyclers. And that is this guy here. And each one of these takes a compressor, some glowstone, some dirt, and iron. So the hardest part of that is definitely the compressor. There we go. Those items are now there. We can create the last 2 of those, and then we can put the recipe for the recycler in and grab. Okay, there we go. We've got 18 recyclers. We're also going to need some transfer pipes. We will need one of those later. We're going to need some transfer pipes. We're also going to need retrieval, and I don't have the type of retrieval node that we need. We need a item retrieval node. So, okay, I've got that retrieval node. We are going to need to get some world interaction upgrades, and we're actually going to need a stack of these. Now, I did set up auto-crafting for that, so that's a good thing. We're probably also going to need speed upgrades, which I don't have auto-crafting set up for, I don't think. No, but they are actually pretty simple to craft. So if I put that down there, recipe, put that in and go grab some more. Why not? I want about a stack of those. So there we go. We've got our stack of world interaction upgrades and our stack of speed upgrades. What else are we going to need? Well, we can get it started set up first. Ah, no, that's right. We want to get overclockers, and we're going to need 90 of these, which is a lot, and we're going to need some more rubber. So I'm going to go grab that rubber and get these set going, because these are going to take a while to craft, and we can set up other things while that's happening. Okay, I've got lots more rubber now. Let's put that in here, and let's see, can we make our overclockers? 90 of those, request, and on their way. The other thing we're going to need is another tesseract. So, not 90 of those, that's for sure. One tesseract frame. We're missing a lapis electron tube. Okay, I'll get that one sorted out too, and then I'll meet you down at the area that we're going to build it, which is just down there. Okay, the tesseract is being built as we speak now, so what do I want to do here? Well, I need to get cobblestone for the recyclers, so I'm going to set up a little cobblestone generator here. I want to put a piece of cobblestone there. Then we're going to put our glass covers, lava on one side and water on the other. We need to put on our, not the retrieval node, we need the other one, and I will put that on here. Okay, we're going to need some pipes. Okay, we're going to bring this out here. 3. Then on top of here we're going to place, we're going to make a little grid of 3 by 3 like that. Then we've got our recyclers that are going to go on each of these points, and once we have the world interaction upgrades in here, along with, let's start with 16 speed upgrades in there, then we will have cobblestone going to all of those. We're going to do the same thing on this side for a total of 18 recyclers. Okay, that's a good start. Now, this is then going to be fed out this way to there. Actually, that one's not going to be that. We need some storage drawers. And then we want a crafter. Particularly, I'm going to use the Ender.io crafter. I now have all of the items being fed down here. They'll be here any moment. But while we're waiting for that, I can place down my storage drawer there. I want a filter as well. So, filter, one of those please. Make our crafter. We need our filter. Okay, I've got my tesseract, so I'll place that there. Let's set it to power and receiving energy. Okay. Now we can set up. I will put the crafter down now there, because I'm going to use the crafter to attach one of these on to then go to all of these. Because the crafter does need power as well. So then the wires go there to there, and they're going to start doing their work. So I've got some scrap now. I can add that on there. I can get, well, I want one piece of scrap to set the filter. There we go. And we can then add the retrieval node for items on there. So then this one acts kind of like the transfer node, but instead of having to have transfer node on each of these, you have a retrieval node here, and it will pull from all of them. So now all of the scrap that's being created there will be pulled into there. Let's add the item filter on and a set of speed upgrades. So far so good. Next one, let's put a spruce drawer up on top of there, and I guess a torch on top of there, because otherwise we could have some spawns. And I might just put torches up there as well, just, you know, to light it up a bit. So I need a piece of scrap, and I can go into this crafter, set a recipe, and that's then going to make scrap boxes. We are going to pull from the bottom and push to the top, and our scrap boxes are all going to end up there. Good stuff. Next thing we need to do is transfer those items over to here, and what we're going to transfer them into is the mass fabricator. So that's the next thing that we're going to have to build here. Mass fabricator takes all of this stuff. So let's see, I've built some of this off camera, some of the items that we're going to need, or maybe even most of them, because we've done all of these ones before. So except, no, I didn't do the Lapotron crystal, that's right. So what's the recipe for that? We need some lapis lazuli dust, advanced circuit, and an NG conduit, NG crystal. That's the one. And I think I've got those items there, so let's see. Lapotron crystal. Now we create this one, and it's saying we don't have it. Can we get you to recognize that? There we go, mass fabricator. Now this guy needs more power than the MVs can handle, so let's grab ourselves a couple of HV connectors. 2 of those will do, and 1 wire. And we'll go down to our setup down there. This thing's going to get placed here. That's our mass fabricator. It's getting the scrap boxes coming in. It needs power. Connect up one of those there and one there, and that to there. Now it's using the scrap and the power to create UU matter, and now we've got 1 millibucket of the stuff. Okay, I need one of the tanks that I've made. Tank, one of those, thank you. Connect up the transfer pipe there, and the tank there, and we're going to get UU matter coming into that tank. I have found I can connect an MV cable onto the side of this. This is how I'm going to wire up these next ones. It's not really connected to here, but it does look a little funny. Oh well. We'll go with that. Good. Now we've got all of our recyclers going, and they're all kicking out scrap as fast as they can. But if we go have a look at the mass fabricator, it very seldom actually has enough scrap in it to get, and this is what we want, that amplifier which makes the progress go a lot faster. It very seldom has it in there. It's not going fast enough, and this is where our speed upgrades come in. So let's go grab those overclockers. Have we got them yet? No, they're still being manufactured. In fact, it's saying none of them are there. Something is not going right. My first guess is there's glass stuck in this machine. No. Okay. That's making the fuel cells. Okay, I think after a bit of mucking around with the canning machine thing upstairs, I have got all the overclockers. Now, I'll just bring you up to have a little look at this, because I think I know what's going on. The problem was that this tank already had the IC2 coolant in it, and it seems that once this has got fluid in it, it can't fill the cells. So what I think happened is that the lapis got in here first, started making fluid, and at that point nothing could go into the cells, and the whole thing just stuffed up. So I think the idea I've got is I'm going to leave a stack of empty cells in here off the bat, so it should actually be able to get through that, I think. Anyway, why do we need these overclockers? Well, let's come down here back to our mass fabricator machine, which makes kind of cool noises. So yeah, we're not keeping up with the scrap that we need on here, and we've made 109 UU matter. That's not bad, but what we can do is, if I take half of these and half of those, then it should be exactly 5 for each of these. So I put these in, and those are all done now. So now we should have a constant flow of the scrap boxes coming in here, and this should slowly go up. It roughly break even, but it slowly goes up a little bit, and we might at some point start to back up a bit with them through here, but we can hold a lot of scrap and a lot of the scrap boxes, but everything is pretty much keeping up, and we're making constant UU matter. Now, I haven't tested this myself, but I've heard that it's 120 millibuckets of UU matter per iridium. So it looks like we've got enough in there now for one iridium, but we'll find that out a bit later. By the looks of it, our iridium has been processed. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not radioactive, so I'm going to pick this up and hopefully not die. Yep, correct, didn't die. That's a good start to the day when you don't die. But we have got our first iridium. We want to now make the other machines that we need for the replication of things. So the scanner seems like an important one. That sounds like something that would be used to scan an item, I guess. Oh, lots of stuff. So, now onto the scanner. To get the scanner, we need one of these illuminators, which we've got most of this. So, let's put that in there. I just got the tin cable now. Let's see. Not a problem in getting that. And waiting for the insulated copper cable to come in. There we go. Create our illuminator. And we need reinforced glass from industrial craft. There are a few reinforced glasses, but this one, the industrial craft one, is the one that we need. Got that. Okay. And that will grab us the iron plates. Click on there. We have a scanner. We then need a pattern storage. So that is this machine here. 2 mining lasers. I created those. That took a bit of effort. I said a while ago that I was probably only going to have to use that turning lathe once, but I've used it about 4 times now. We need reinforced stone and crystal memories. So crystal memories, let's do that. That's not too hard. Silicon dioxide, which is clay in a thermal centrifuge. Clay dust. We need a macerator. Oh dear, all these things that we need to get. There we go, macerator. And we'll just connect that up down in our ad hoc machine area, down here. Macerator, you can go here with, not like that. There we go. The macerator now has power. We can put some clay in there and grab ourselves some of that clay dust. Speed upgrades required. We now have that clay dust. Let's go to one of our thermal centrifuges up here and just borrow it for a second. So we've got this one and that one. Is this one? That one's processing. That one's processing. This one we can pick up the stuff that it's processing. That one, yeah, not so much. So we'll just use this one. It doesn't need too much there. Let's again go and borrow some more overclockers. Put those in. And oh, it's got an extractor on it, that's right. So everything that gets created here will go out. There we go, 2 crystal memories. Well, we have to then fire them, I think. Only in the alloy smelter. Interesting. So, we have a couple of alloy smelters around. Come down here. 2 crystal memories. Okay. So that is that. The next thing we needed is a little bit more tricky. We need this reinforced stone. Now there's no recipe for this. I think this, yeah, we need the construction foam thing. Oh my goodness. There's so many things. Oh, we need to see. I don't know if we need the backpack, but we do probably need this. Okay, we can probably make that actually. 1 universal fuel cell. I thought I had one of those. Universal fluid cell. I put that there. Okay, sometimes these recipes are weird. So we need a CF sprayer, and we need to get some of the construction foam, which is water, CF powder. CF powder is stone dust, sand, and... oh, that's not a problem. Okay, so CF powder. Let's grab that and say 10 of those. Make that up. Now, I'm pretty sure upstairs we still have some of those canisters in here, so I should just be able to drop this in here and get some construction foam cells. Okay. Now, can I load this up? I wonder whether, instead of doing that, can I put this in there? No. Oh no, maybe it is doing it. Okay. What we need to spray it onto is scaffolding. This iron scaffolding. So we need to make some iron fence, which is iron item casing, which is done in rolling, and then that is extruding. Okay, I'll make up some of these and be back to spray our CF foam onto them. Okay, I've got a bunch of this iron scaffolding now, so let's give this a go. Okay, you have to start at floor level. Let's put this up here. And now if we spray this... ooh, so that's reinforced construction foam. Okay. Ah! Then it hardens, I guess, into the reinforced stone. And it looks like it takes quite a while to break. So... I did get it. That's good. Okay, I've got 3 of the reinforced stone, which is all we need right now for our recipe. Let's see, I'll put that in there. And we wanted the pattern storage. There we go. Make it pattern storage. And what do we need next? The replicator. That needs more of a reinforced stone, 3 teleporters, an MFE, an HV transformer. Okay. We're not going to be able to finish that off this episode, but we are well on our way to getting a lot more iridium. Look. 1 piece of iridium. We have lots of UU matter being made, and we have our pattern storage. Let's just put that in there. Our pattern storage, our scanner, and a whole lot of other junk in our inventory. But we need to make the last thing, the replicator. So that's what we'll do next time. And then we'll also get on to making the... what is it called? It's for the wrench. So, let's have a look. These things. We need to make the molecular transformer so that we can make these Iridium plates. So molecular transformer. It's not. I'm going to say it's not too bad, but yeah, not too bad. I'm guessing that we want to set up some recipes for some of these things so that we can easily make them. But yeah, that will be next time. So until next time, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and I hope that you might have learnt a way to get some more Iridium for yourself if you are playing this pack. So yes, replicator, UU matter, construction foam. Apparently we need all these things, and we will be on our way to AE2. I am certainly looking forward to that. I am not minding the logistics stuff, but it does have a few hiccups every now and again, and it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again later. Bye!